All right, today we're going to be talking about my new camera, and I'm going to unbox it in front of all of you for the first time. So let's get started. All right, hello and welcome back everyone. Eric Marks here again, findingmiddleearth.com, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a new camera. So I ordered this camera 30-something days ago, all right, so over a month ago. And I didn't tell anybody. Normally I'm not a secretive type, but I didn't tell anyone on the YouTube channel. I didn't release it on the blog. I just kind of kept it quiet. But all of you know that I've been trying to decide on a mirrorless camera system to take to Disney World. Me and my family and some great friends of ours are taking our two kids for the first time to Disney World. It'll be our kids' first times. My gosh, we've been a million times. But every time I go, I try to find this like perfect system to take, and I've tried the Sony mirrorless system. I've tried a lot of other like Sony RX100 point and shoot cameras, and a lot of them are really good, but I keep hearing amazing things about this certain brand, and so I've never bought this brand before, so I jumped in like full force, and we're gonna unbox it, and I'm gonna hold it for the first time, and I'm really excited. So I've been using my Nikon D810 with the 16-35 as my kind of go-to landscape kit for a while, and I love it to death. I really do, but it's just so heavy that sometimes I've noticed lately that I don't want to go out and shoot certain things because it feels like a pain. You know, when you have this much weight plus another couple of lenses that you stick in a bag, it just feels like a pain in the butt sometimes to just load it all up and go out and shoot. So we're gonna set this over here for a minute while we open up my new kit. And I'm gonna really try this. I mean, I'm gonna put this thing through its paces and write a full review on this stuff for all of you, okay? This is going to be used by primarily a landscape and architectural photographer. I do a lot of lifestyle photography as well, so like photojournalistic type stuff. And so I'm gonna write like very thorough reviews about my time with all this camera. So what camera did I get, right? What stuff did I get? Well, let me pull it out. I see the box here. I went with the Fuji X-T2. Yeah, baby. All right, let me get the stuff out here. And I still have a lot of more stuff on the way. So let me just get all these boxes out. Let me push this to the side. Okay, so here I have the Fujinon 35mm f2 prime. This is supposed to be just like wicked fast autofocus, really sharp lens. I got the very sought after 56mm f1.2 prime. Oh my gosh, I've heard so many good things about this lens. I know a couple friends of mine shoot Fuji, and so that's who I asked about lenses, and they're all obsessed with the 56 1.2. And then of course I had to get like a 24-70 equivalent, and so I went with their Fujinon 16-55 2.8, which is exactly a 24-70. Pretty much as it equates on a crop sensor. And then of course I got extra batteries. You have to get a lot of extra batteries when you're talking about mirrorless cameras. Okay, so what else is in the mail? Okay, because there's more stuff coming, but they had to break it up into different orders because two of these lenses, the 16-55 and the 56mm, were both on back order, and then the Fujifilm X-T2 was on back order for like until the end of time. But I'm like one of the only people that got one of these before Christmas right now. If you've been looking at them any time in the recent couple months, because they've been on back order. If you go on B&H and Adorama, you just can't get them. So finally got mine in. I'm so excited. I have this whole Fuji array here. So let's put the batteries over here for a bit. Okay, so I guess I'll unbox the camera first. Let's just get right into it. But anyway, sorry. What I was saying was, what else is in the mail here? Okay, I have a Fujinon 10-24mm lens coming. Okay, so that'll be lens number 4 for me. I'm still considering if I should get the 50-140 or the 55-200. I've heard mixed reviews about both of them. I kind of don't want the 50-140 because it's so large, like a 70-200 is. So I'm probably going to get the smaller 55-200 if I even need that. I really don't know. But I got the 10-24 coming. I have a Fuji cable release coming. I have a couple of anodized red metal soft release buttons for the shutter coming, which is going to be awesome. I got a pretty cool wrist strap coming, a leather messenger bag coming that I've been wanting to get for a while. I'm trying to think of what else. sure I'll think of it soon. But oh yeah, I got a couple of pocket wizards coming for this, so that I can use it with my Nikon flashes and with my flashpoint flashes. Because you can use Nikon, Canon, whatever flashes you want with this off camera, as long as you have just the generic pocket wizard that goes in the hot shoe. Excuse me. All right, let's get into it here. So let me see how to get into this box correctly without breaking anything. There we go. From this side, you know, Fuji stuff is actually packed really nicely. Ooh, I like that. They got this X thing everywhere, the X series stuff. They have an X right on the box on the inside there. Now, I have not used this camera yet, okay? So if there's anyone out there that has a Fuji X-T2 or a Fuji X-T1, you've been using Fuji stuff for a long time, please leave in the comments below some cool stuff that I need to know about it. If there's like some menu settings that you have to change like right off the bat, let me know, because I'm new to the Fuji system. I've used a lot of mirrorless camera systems that I didn't like. I've never used Fuji. Oh my gosh. I might be in love, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wow. So much lighter than I thought. Now, it doesn't have a battery in it, but wow, this is just so nice. X-T2, right there. It's a beautiful sight. Man. Ooh, I like that, that joystick is nice. The little joystick to choose your focus points there. The viewfinder seems huge. Like, I didn't think it was going to be that big. It really does. The viewfinder seems like so huge. It just feels like it can take a beating, which I like that. I mean, this thing feels really rugged compared to my Nikon here. Let me see. I mean, you can see the size difference first off. It's the Nikon D810 and the Fuji. There's a serious difference there. But man, this thing feels so just rigid. Like I could throw it across the room. Like, I mean, like this thing, you know, I throw this thing around everywhere and I just know it's not going to break. But I mean, this is the first mirrorless camera that I have held that just feels, I mean, even compared to the Fuji X-T1, this thing feels awesome. Well, I might have to order another one of these after this video. I was considering ordering another one, but I was like, you know what? Before I order 2 of these, let me get the one in and try it out. I haven't even turned this thing on, but I think I'm going to order another one after I stop recording. Either that, or I might even order the X Pro 2. I heard this crazy rumor, and I don't think it's a rumor, I think it's true now, that the X Pro 2 got a firmware upgrade that gave it the focusing system from the X-T2. Not like the exact system, but it gave it 325 autofocus points, which is whack. I mean, what camera company gives firmware upgrades that literally increase focus points like that? It like doubled the focus points or something. Is insane. So I might get an X Pro 2. What do you guys think? I want to know from these Fuji photographers, have you guys used the X Pro 2 and the X-T2? You know, is this like really worlds better than the X Pro 2? I want to hear your opinion. So anyway, this is just freaking phenomenal. I'm not going to turn it on and do all that on camera. I'm just unboxing stuff, but I don't know if I could put this down. This is just so nice. Wow. Take a look at the sensor. Oh, that's beautiful. That is a beautiful little APS-C sensor. And I've heard so many people say that like the images that come out of this thing are just unbelievably sharp. I love the mechanical dials on top of this thing. It's so, like I feel like I'm getting so nostalgic right now. Like this is like using like an old, you know, vintage film camera. I'm loving this. I like that you can lock the dials. Oh. Okay, I need to put this down before I like never pick up my Nikon camera again. It's scaring me. Okay, so in the box you got the camera. What else here? Let's find out. I'm sure it's just the basic stuff, manuals, battery, all that stuff. It's kind of a pain in the butt to get out. Good gracious. All right, finally got it out. It's this little guy right here. That was a pain in the butt. Let me put this down. All right, so anyway, we already got the Fuji manual, which I never read. Which I probably should on this camera, but I never read it. All right, so we have a battery charger. Oh, that's right. This thing comes with a flash. Comes with a little Fuji pop-up flash that you can put on your hot shoe, a Fuji neck strap, and the cable for the battery charger, and then a battery. So, you know, I wish this thing would have come with 2 batteries. That would have been pretty killer, because they do that with some of the Sony cameras, but I don't mind. I mean, it's no big deal. So yeah, I love this. This is just awesome. I just kind of want to hold this for the rest of the unboxing video. I might just do that. Okay, so let's get rid of this stuff for a minute here. Okay, I'll come back to you soon, I promise. Just hang tight for a minute over here with my D810, okay? All right. Okay. All right, so let's unbox the 16 to 55. I'm probably not going to unbox every single lens on camera. I don't know why I should, but I guess I'll go ahead and do it while the camera's rolling. Let's see. Ooh, this looks like a nice lens. Oh, I also ordered, what else is coming in the mail? I'll connect this onto this. I ordered a cool lens hood for the 56mm 1.2. They make these cool, like really retro, like old school, like Leica lens hoods. Fuji does for like these little rectangular lens hoods, and they don't make one for the 56 1.2. But I heard that the lens hood that they make for the 23mm 1.4 fits the 56 1.2 because they're the same barrel diameter. It's the same filter thread size. So I ordered that, and that should be pretty sweet. Because everything I looked at online, I don't really like the look of the Fuji standard lens hoods. I don't have a problem with plastic lens hoods, but I don't like the sharp-edged lens hood. It doesn't look very good in my opinion. Dang, their lenses are like really well built. I didn't expect this. Ooh, nice aperture ring. I'm just not used to the aperture ring. I've been a Nikon guy forever, so that's cool. All right, so this is a 16 to 55. f2.8 constant, so this is basically my 24 to 70. This is probably what's going to be on there most of the time for Disney World, because it's my versatile, you know, workhorse lens. So when I'm in Disney, it's probably going to be what's on there most of the time. I'll probably swap off between this and the 56 most of the time, because the 56 is going to be for those like killer, you know, beautiful bokeh background portraits, and this is going to be for probably everything else, my wide architecture shots, the fireworks, all that good stuff. But yeah, that's nice. I mean, it's all metal. I mean, it feels very, very well built. I'm actually really impressed with that. So yeah, super impressed with the feel of that. I wasn't expecting it to be built that well, to be honest with you. All right, I don't want to make a big mess here, because then I'm going to end up losing stuff. Don't know what goes to what here. So their boxes, I will say this, they're packed good. But man, are they using every single bit of space they can to fit stuff in here. Because it is really, really tightly packed in here. I don't know if it's kind of like Apple, you know, the Apple stuff, the iPads and MacBooks, you can never get it back in here the same way they had it. Which is good. I mean, they had it packed well, but I'm going to end up losing all this stuff if I'm not careful. So let me just keep all of this with the 16 to 55, and I'll put that down here. Next, let's attack the 56 1.2, shall we? All right, same deal. Warranty card, manual, a little lens pouch on top. And then we got the lens right in here. Let's jump right in. Ooh, I like the feel of that too. It's got a nice weight to it. Okay, so one thing about this already, I thought it was going to be bigger than this. And I'm glad that it's not. That's great. It looked way bigger than it is online. Oh man, that might be the nicest focus ring I have ever felt in my life. That is like literally buttery smooth. Wow, that is a nice focus ring. That'd be great for video. That is beautiful. That is one sexy piece of glass. It's an f1.2. This thing lets so much light in you can freaking see into the future. Oh, wow. I love these aperture rings. Super cool. Yeah, so again, I thought this was going to be bigger, and I'm glad that it's smaller, because that's great. That's the whole reason why I bought the Fuji kit. It's just great. So, got that, a lens hood, lens pouch, and your warranty card, and all that good stuff. Manual, owner's manual. I don't really know why you need an owner's manual for a lens, but you know, whatever, because this is quite a large manual for a lens. It's like, how much could be in here? About snap it onto the camera and the end. Okay, So let's keep all of this stuff together. Gosh, I'm gonna lose it. I know I'm gonna lose something with all this. Okay, there's that. And the last lens for now, until my other stuff comes in the mail. I got the 35 f2. Now this one I'm really excited about because this one's super tiny. I know this one's tiny because I've seen a ton of videos on it. Yeah, this is so awesome. I mean, this is just awesome. The fact that it's a 35 prime, it's an f2 and it's this small. I mean, look at that little guy. This is so awesome. It's like a micro 4/3 lens. I mean, look at that. That is wild. But it's so cool. I mean, it's so well built though. And this thing is weather sealed. This little lens, I mean, it looks tiny, but if you felt it, I mean, this thing has some good weight to it. I mean, it really is nice. It's fully weather sealed. It's got a tiny little front lens element there, but it's awesome. I mean, it's awesome. I've heard this thing has wicked fast autofocus, super sharp, and it's tiny. I love it. I love it. So that's killer. I like that. It comes with a tiny little lens hood. Okay, so that's cool too. And I think that is, did I unbox everything? Yeah, I think so. Okay, cool. So that's it. So you guys are going to see me writing a bunch of stuff about this on the blog. Okay, so go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel if you care about learning more about the Fuji X-T2. All right, I'm going to be doing a ton of videos about this. I'm going to be doing a ton of vlogging about this. I'm going to do a lot of landscape photography vlogs using this. I'm basically going to replace my Nikon D810 with the Fuji X-T2 for probably the next month because I just want to see how this thing fits into my workflow. It's 24 megapixel X-Trans sensor, and there's something magic about these Fuji sensors, so I'm not worried about going from 36 to 24 at all. I can still get a really good like 40 by 60 print from this. There's no anti-aliasing filter. Seriously, the biggest thing people say about these cameras is that it's just so unbelievably sharp. So I can't wait to start shooting with it. You know, get it in the woods and the landscape, take it in the outdoors and really put it through its paces. I can't wait to do it. So subscribe to the channel, follow my blog, findingmiddleearth.com. You'll see me start writing a lot about this, probably in about, I don't know, maybe 7 to 10 days once I start getting used to it and start forming an opinion on it. And once I start using all these lenses and just getting used to it, I'm gonna just fill you guys with information on the Fuji, because now I am a Fuji photographer. So I guess I've been welcomed into the Fuji family, hopefully. So if there's any Fuji guys out there, again, give me give me your best advice on it. You know, is there settings I need to know about that I need to turn on or turn off, or is there some kind of magic accessory that I'm missing that will like change my life? Let me know. Seriously, I'm new to the Fuji thing, but I'm glad I'm here because just me holding this camera kind of makes me just want to go out and shoot right now, which I'm probably going to do. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. If you would like to stay up to date on all of my latest photography videos and adventures, click the big subscribe button below. And if you would like to find out more about me and how to become a great photographer, visit my website at findingmiddleearth.com.